Hello again, everyone. I'm back, and this time on my final show that they on the Auld Cup. Yeah, which one now started the Minor Cup today. And of course, the World Cup as well. No, I haven't come home yet. A big victory for England last night. Never seen a World Cup match like that, or any cup match like that. Didn't usually happen in the league neither. France 4, England 6. Now, what happened? England were 4-0 up at half time, but the French, I think they got back to 4-3. England went 5-3, went 4-5, and stoppage time it was 4-6. Well, you don't usually get 6-4s even in the league. Yeah. So there you go, and even in the minor leagues, I mean, well, they're not minor, but the second League One, two, non-league, rarely, but not very often. Yeah, and there you go, 4-6. Funny old scoreline, isn't it? Yeah, right. Well, we done the minor cup fight today. At least we made a start on it. Yeah, and so I can't tell you what's going on because we done the first round. Now it's a minor cup, so the big names, won't be in it. They just went in it, just to make the numbers in it up. But the big winners, including myself, well, I'm not a big winner, but those with a big score. It's for those that are middling, because those that are very minor, their cup's coming up shortly, and they're called as the mini cup. Yeah. Prize for the minor cup is Cup Lavender. Yeah. His daytime job helping crosses in George, but he's free more or less with that now. Um, for the mini cup, it's Cup Red. And I'm going to have a new trophy. Mr. Bell, he's the timekeeper. And we're going to have his time trophy. But that's going to take us well into next week. We're not going to do them all today. We've done made a start in the minor cup today. Finished the grades also. In the grade final. The grades 11-1. In the grade final. Yeah. Well, it would happen. It walked its way down to the big guys. You know. And Fluffy Monkey came up against me in the final. Well, he got more votes than what I got, so Fluffy Monkey beat William in the final of the grades final. That's grades 11-1. Yeah, sure. Tonight, we're rattling and rolling again. And tonight, are we going to take a look at the minor cup? Yeah, I was thinking of taking a look at it. You know, just to see what we've got in it. We're not spying for anybody. But the draw, once the draw is made, people do look at them. Mine, full nose draw is not there. There might be a few that still to come in. Because a few dropped out, that's the big names. They're not in the minor cup, you see. Um, and I'm afraid I'm not in the minor cup neither. Because I was in first grade and I was in Owl Cup, which was won last week by the Elves on the Shelf, graded 11. That's because they've only been up about a month and they pulled heavily during that month. Well, they pulled enough anyway to pull them to the front. Right. And Pokemon Pikachu was second. Harry Hedgehog was third, and Heather the Scottish Dancer was fourth. Yeah. And so some of these things we got to look forward to. Have we got anything to look forward to? Yeah. They're mostly middling, Yeah. Zippy Rainbow won a grade, was a grade 11. Yeah, that was without the elves. He's and and had a fourth in the Owl Cup. Um, don't know who else could challenge. Harry was in it. Harry Van Damme and Ash won a grade also. Yeah, and as another grades list, this is a draw for second round, not finalised as yet. Yeah. So we're just having a quick look at that one. And then we'll move to the World Cup. Yeah. Hello, lads, in the studio. Right. Now, tonight, let's take England and France first. Because they played last night. That's all right. Crosses and George was going with England. And we had a prediction of 3-1. Yeah. Couple of them that said, couple of them that gave his vote. Yeah. 3-1. But the turnover is 6-4. Just shows you. And as the crosses in Georgia and as England lying. Yeah. Well, were we crying? We were crying after the Argentina game. We ended up crying again. 60 years of hurt. Yeah, we won the World Cup in 1966. Yeah, I was known as World Cup Willie. Yeah, now you're known as England Lion. Yeah, just a bit of fun we had in those days. Cross of St. George. And England Lion there. Was a great victory, wasn't it? Yes. It's probably one of them that will stand the time, People probably always remember it. But third place, the bronze. 4-6. Would you believe it? Yeah. Didn't even happen on a Sunday. Chris says, happy Sunday, William. England did us proud. Yeah. Record score, 4-6. Didn't even happen on a Sunday. No, on a Sunday. No, not even in the Premiership. No, not even in League 1 and 2. Nah, not even in non-league. Well, happens in Scotland a few times. Yeah. It always happened in Scotland, Yeah. I remember it's 5-4. 4-4. 5. Yeah. What happened in Scotland? 4-5. That's the best I could get, yeah. Cheers to you, William, yeah. And England Lion, he's been with us present with the Cross of St. George. Yeah, and there he is, yeah. Cross of St. George. And tonight, we're going to put you on the side just for a little bit, yeah. And I want you to give your views still. Because tonight we've got the two boys representing Spain. Ronaldo, he's a lemon head. Ronaldo. You want Spain to win. I want Spain to win, yeah. And we've got his opponent. And we knew it would end up like this, before the tournament started. Yes, we did. We invited England Line into the studio to support England. And he said, good luck to Scotland. Yeah, that's all he said. Crossham St. George was willing to go and try a few odd ones. but Maradona was for Argentina. He did name Brazil and Mexico is a possible chance. And Ronaldo went for France, Spain, Germany, but they let him down, yeah. And Italy wasn't there, no. So there you go. And now we've got Spain and we've got Argentina. Maradona, hand of God. He just popped the one in, just like that. When was it? 86. Yeah. Shelton, I think, was the goalkeeper. He popped the one in like that, just over his head. I'm going to pop one in now. I'm just going to pop it in with my hand. Oh. Yeah, he was jumping, but it was his hand that was up. Yeah, on top of his head. Yeah. And so prediction tonight from Maradona. Oh, it's the Aussie Bodies again. They'll beat Spain 2-1. Well done, yeah. Out to say about that, Ronaldo? No, Spain haven't been beaten yet. It'll be Spain 3-1. England, Lion, would you like to give your views on Spain and Argentina? Yeah, it'll be a ball draw. And I have to play extra time. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then who will win? Spain will win 2-0 on penalties. Yeah. Cheers to you, yeah. In the quarterfinals, we had them all right. Yeah, we had France chosen by Cross of St. George. We had Spain chosen by Ronaldo. We had Argentina in the quarterfinals chosen by Maradona. And we had England Lion with England. But when we moved into the semi-finals, yeah, it was a bit more difficult. Hopefully Spain, I think, sure, because a lot of people know Spain. We're not sure we get on with the Aussies. Still keep talking about the Falklands. 86 was when I was born and all. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that was the year. I think Peter Shilton was the goalkeeper. Anyway, Maradona went up just next to the goal and he just popped the one over with his hand. And been called the hand of God ever since. Yeah, he did admit it later on. It touched my hand, but the referee didn't see it. There was only linesmen in those days. Referee and linesman. I didn't even think there was a timekeeper. And there was no bar out like that. Sure. Yeah. And when you believe in 1966, I was World Cup Willie. Yeah. Yeah. I had the drawing from the newspaper. I had World Cup Willie. Yeah. Yeah. And when they won, beating West Germany. Yeah. I think the next World Cup, and I think Euro 2008 Germany will be difficult. I think they'll have to come back stronger. And I think they will, because they can build good sides. Yeah. Yeah. Yep, and Gary Lineker had chance to use his arm to score from across, but was too honest to cheat. Yeah, well, honest Gary, he was honest Gary. Yeah. Well, there you go. Now it kicks off at 8, so it's 10 o'clock last night, yeah, at 8 o'clock tonight. Spain and Argentina. So we're finally settled with that scoring and Lion. Yeah. Spain will win. Spain for me. Spain for me. Yeah. Aussie Bargy for me. Right, Cross of St. George, can you decide it? England for me. Spain for me then. Okay. 3-1. This is the Spain. 3-1. Yes, Spain 2-1 to win. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. We'll see what happens. And thank you very much, everybody in the studio. And thank you very much, every contributor. And I'll see you later. Bye bye for now, then. Bye bye.